Hi, my name is Carol Maureen Friesen, and I'm the founder and visionary for the Lightworkers Institute. And I thought I'd just shoot a short video on the story of how I met Herman Mueller and how I came about doing what I do. And so it's quite an interesting story, or I find it very interesting. And it was back in 1999 when I just sold my bistro and blues bar that I'd owned for 14 years. And because I'd read the Celestine Prophecy, and I thought, wow, I'm going to go on my spiritual journey. So I took a year off, and I decided to do this book. I'd come across a book, and it was called, actually I've got I printed out the cover. It was called Merlin's Mystery, and I went crazy over it, and it was how to solve Merlin's mystery, turning metal or turning everything into gold, or whatever it is, iron into gold. I'm not quite sure what it was, and an alchemy story. And so I had a girlfriend. She says, Carol, you shouldn't get so obsessed with that because you're going to attract a Merlin in your life. So it wasn't until about 6 months later I had come across an ad in Synchronicity magazine, and it said trips to Peru, and I thought, because I'd read Celestine Prophecy, I'm going to go to Peru now. And so we had a long conversation, and things led to different things. And yes, she was going to do tours to Peru, and so she said I could go on this experimental tour because she hadn't even run any yet. In the meantime, she said she was promoting some people out of Calgary, and she asked if I'd be interested in running some workshops down in Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. And so I said, sure, I had connections and I could promote this workshop. And she said, oh, it'd be the messages from the Shambhala. And I said, oh, okay, that sounds interesting. So I got a hold of some of my contacts at the local newspaper and put in some ads and promoted this workshop. And I think I got 2 phone calls. And one of the phone calls said to me, where one of the women said to me, what is the Shambhala? And I says, oh, hell if I know. I guess we're about to find out. And how things unfolded from there, interesting things. I didn't get anyone signing up for the workshop. And so and how it happened, actually, it was Herman's workshop, and he flew into Canada, and it was a snowy evening. He had to land in Edmonton, and he only had summer clothes with him. And so it wouldn't have turned out anyways, that we would have had to cancel it because of weather. So needless to say, I thought, well, I better go find out who this man is. And so I went to an information evening in Calgary with a friend of mine. And there was this funny little man at the front of the room with long white hair and a long white beard. And the moment he looked at someone, he could read right through them. And I said, whatever that man can do, I'm going to learn. So needless to say, I signed up for his whole workshop. And true to his word, we all learned to read a face in a day. And then I went through the next 2 days, and it was body-mind analysis, and there's nothing wrong with me. I look pretty strong, and then, but you put me on a plumb line. I was 110% ahead of my body, and I wasn't even aware of it. And I had to go and I had to write a report, and it was like my soul said to me, whatever you haven't dealt with, you're going to deal with it now. And so it was getting closer and closer where I had to read my report to the front of the room, and I had nothing on my page. And I froze, and my whole body went numb. And so when it was actually time for me to read, I couldn't contain this any longer. And it was like my body-mind connected, like just like that, from an experience that happened way back in my life. And it was like thousands and thousands of rubber bands started cutting inside of me and unraveling that experience out of me. And my body poured in sweat. And I cried out 42 years of pent-up anger, pain, resentment, guilt, every emotion possible. And what it come down to is I had been wrongfully accused of cheating in a spelling test, and I'd gotten a strap for it. And I vowed nobody would ever hurt that beautiful little girl again. And it's amazing how the body-mind can protect us from something we don't like about ourselves, or we are ashamed that ashamed about things about ourselves. And from that moment on, for getting that strap, I hated English from there on in, and I would barely get 50 rewrites just to get past to the next grades. And even though I'd get 90s and 100s in biology and geography and subjects I loved, yet I'd keep getting very low marks in English. And it was because I couldn't spell, or thought I couldn't spell. And since that time, even though I could run a very successful business, never once would I take my stage, never once would I even run a staff meeting, because I was terrified of public speaking. And when that unraveled out of the cellular memory, guess what? I can spell just fine ever since. Now you can't even get me off a stage. I love public speaking. And it's just amazing what this work has done for me. And so, yes, I did go to Peru after that, and I had amazing experiences in Peru. And then I thought, oh, well, I still have time off. Why don't I go to Australia and do the Living Soul and Towards the Light with Herman and Mari at their beautiful center? And so I went in October of 2000, and while I was there, Herman got an email from his promoter in Calgary saying that she was no longer promoting people, because she had promoted several different workshop leaders coming into Calgary, and she was no longer doing that. She was going into business with her husband. And she strongly suggested that woman from Lethbridge, Carol Maureen Friesen, that maybe would be a good promoter. And she wasn't aware that I was even in Australia, never mind sitting in Herman's office. And I'll never forget him looking up from his computer, and he said, "You're my promoter." And I says, "Oh no, I'm not. I can't promote. What do I know about promoting?" And yet I promoted blues musicians for 14 years and promoted a lot of events at my restaurant. So I actually gave in and started promoting Herman in 2000, bringing him into Canada. And my first fax machine, and it's the first time I even got a computer, never mind understanding how to do all of this. So since then, I've traveled, since 2000, I've worked with Herman, opening up many, many cities across Canada and the United States. We would travel for 4 months of the year, running, doing all the expos, running all the events, and living together for 24/7 for 4 months. So my training was not just in the classroom, it was a lot more training outside the classroom. So I just wanted to share with you some of the actual stats that I do have, what cities we opened. So in Canada, we opened Lethbridge, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Penticton, Saskatoon, Regina, Bigger, Winnipeg, Brandon, and Toronto. And in the United States, we've opened up Los Angeles, San Diego, Chicago, Milwaukee, Albuquerque, and now I'm teaching in Las Vegas and Sedona. And I'm sure I've even missed a few cities out of there. I've also co-facilitated with Herman 12 diploma in teaching psychosomatic therapy. I have worked with him at 11 master's trainings over the years. We've done at least 65 level 1 and 2 in Canada and the US, and numerous trainings in the spiritual workshops. We would run 1 or 2 every year, like Rites of Passage, Dynamics of Relationship, Healing with the Upper Council, Spiritual Warrior, Preparing Your Light Body for 2012. We also did the Lightworkers Gathering and Transformation to Transfiguration. These are just to name a few. So through that, I myself have taught over 57 level 1 and 2 trainings in the Certificate 3. I've developed my own courses off of that, which is I've run 8 body body awakening method online. I have the online training, and I've done over 8 live events, and they're all psychosomatic based. I've also run the Rainbow Bridge, which is doing soul and personality rays. And I'm really honored and totally excited about being able to teach my first Masters this year in 2016. And I have a complete full class here in Sedona. And I'm in Sedona right now. And I've been running 2 10-day programs and also 2 of my own live events, 3-day live events that is based in psychosomatic therapy. My specific audience is workshop leaders and presenters. My second one is alternative healthcare practitioners. And my third audience is anyone with a body. So we joke about that lots. But I believe in working with the up-and-coming leaders of the world in the arena of awakening and enlightening, but through the physical body. So Herman has absolutely been my best friend, my greatest teacher. He's taught me a lot, and through this work I've passed on to thousands of students through the Lightworkers Institute, and it's been such an honor and to be in his presence and to learn from a great pioneer that has brought something to our planet that will transform humanity in a deep, deep way. And for that, Herman, there is no words. And I love you dearly, and Mari, love you for continuing this work, and all the teachers out there and the board, or the association I should say, that is doing their best to keep this work, just evolve it and take it to a place that no one can ever imagine possible, and we're going to do it. Thank you.